All right. Let's see. We got this situated. Let's see. I got to run it back because you couldn't see Malik when I was logging my stuff in, and I realized that you couldn't see Malik up there. So I had to bring it back and make sure everything is everything, and that's what we're about to do. Make sure everything is everything. So I messed up, and I didn't want to leave y'all with no crappy video, so I'm trying to make sure everything is right for you. And that's what I'm doing. Making sure everything gets right and is up how it needs to be up. And we're gonna get right into Malik here in just a second. Let me pop my chat box out, then I'll be ready. Bam. Pop this out. What up, B? What up, B? What up, B? What up, B? He fits on the free agent market. You wild for that one. You wild for that one. Yeah, Daniel, I messed the first one up. I didn't realize y'all couldn't see Malik. So we're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back. And if you was here for the first one, you get it 2 times, but this time you can see what was messed up. So that's what we're gonna do. Realize you couldn't see the first one. So we're gonna bring this thing on back. And we're gonna run it back, man. We're gonna run it back. What's good, Runnix? So I think I'm ready, and let's dive right on into it, man. So I got my chat on my phone now so I can see. If I had did that the first time, I would have noticed that we couldn't see Malik. So, but let's run it back and let's see. Let's get right into it. So, got y'all here today. So we want to see where Malik Harrison fit. And a little bit of backstory on Malik Harrison. He was drafted in the 3rd round in 2020, drafted with that same draft that we drafted Patrick Queen in, and we expected Malik to be a part of the future. We expected to see him and Pat Queen in the middle of our defense for a long time to come, and that didn't happen. Pat Queen's out of there. Malik has played a different position, and we're going to talk about the different position and how that has come about here in a second. Malik's 6'3", 259, so he's right in the middle of outside linebacker, inside linebacker, but he was drafted as an inside linebacker. Let's kind of talk about briefly his transition from inside linebacker, which is what he was drafted at, what he played at Ohio State, because he was really a thumper at Ohio State. He was the dude that would really lay you out at Ohio State. And when he was drafted, I thought he would be the Mike, and Quinn would be the guy that do the other stuff and kind of run around and be like the outside linebacker type stuff. But that is not how it played out. You brought in Roquan. Roquan's the Mike now. Drafted Trent Simpson. He's the guy that's going to kind of run around and do the other different things. And let's just see the transition of Malik Harrison and kind of figure out where does he fit in this system. I know Runnix has already said he fits in. I mean, not Runnix. Who said that? Meat said he fit on the free agent block, but I don't think he really fits on the free agent block. Let's kind of get into the film and get into the film where you could see him this time, and not where I had it the last time where you couldn't see him. So let's hopefully it works now. So I got my antennas are up, and so hopefully we can see him now. Let me make sure we can see him. Yeah, we can see him now. All right, so this is Malik right now. And so why I got y'all here, the reason being is we know what Malik can do in the run game. And Malik is normally a first down player. He plays and trying to, and run situations. And then when they get in pass situations, he comes off the field. So my thing for bringing you guys here is, what has he done to improve his status? What has he done to kind of stay on the field? Has he improved his pass rush? And so I pulled some plays that were pass plays that he played in the first preseason game to see if his pass rush skills have improved. And so we got 4 plays of him versus the pass to see, has he improved in the pass rush? Has he brought something new out? And let's just dive in and take a look at it. So that's Malik highlighted right there with up under the arrow. First play here. He just really goes right down the center of the tackle. Now we'll tell this. I told this story when on the first stream, which I messed up, I watched a Brent Coleman video where he said he went to Duke Manyweather's camp, I'm gonna say offensive line masterminds, and Terrion Armstead talked about how most defensive linemen, like 85% of the defensive linemen, really have one move, and it's power. And so it starts with power. And if you can block power in the NFL, you got a chance. So the flip side of that is, if Malik's a new pass rusher, he has to start with power. So let's see, like, does he have a power move to at least start with? That's what I'm thinking. So, and he's coming from a different angle. And he really just comes and doesn't really give the tackle much. And even though the tackle kind of goes back, this is not really a pass rush move. And the ball's out too. And he sees that. But what I notice is, look at how he makes contact with the tackle and how Tavius Robinson on the other side makes contact with the tackle. Look at the leverage, the different leverage. And you'll see it even more on another play. Like the physicality is even different. And not to say Malik's not a physical kid, it just looks different. Let's go to this next one. All right, so we got a little something now. So same guy coming off the ball. Now I will say this: Malik's fairly athletic, and again, he's new to this position. He started here, and now he's playing on the edge. This is his second, probably gonna be his second full season, and you'll notice. Well, let's go back for a minute. Let me go back for a minute. I got ahead of myself. Talk about his transition moving from this position to this position. His rookie season, and I'll bring myself back up so I can show you this. So while I talk about it, and then I'll come back. His rookie season in 2020. So in the box is considered inside linebacker. In the box, he had 44 playing in the box. He had 44 tackles. He also had 200 snaps in the box that rookie season, and only 44 as a defensive lineman. His second season, he had 136 snaps as a inside linebacker and 22 snaps as a defensive lineman. That same season, he had 25 tackles. The transition starts in 2022. 2022, he had 92 snaps in the box and 135 snaps as a defensive lineman. That means on the edge. He only had 31 tackles that year. And then last year, the transition fully took place. He only had 8 snaps as a inside linebacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as an inside linebacker. 167 as a edge guy. So now, to me, he's fully transitioned to edge guy. So I asked this question to people that's watching now or that's watching later. Anybody that went to any of the practices. Does Malik work with the D lineman? Does he work with Chuck Smith and work on pass rush moves and all the stuff that they do? Have they physically seen him do that? I wasn't able to go to practices, so I'm not saying he don't have these moves. I'm wondering, has anybody seen him work with those guys in practice? That's a legit question, because I don't know. I wasn't at a practice, so I don't know. That's a legit question. But let's go back to the film part of it, because now you see why I'm asking that question. But here he is on the edge now. And keep in mind, this guy here, who's Trent Simpson, has played where Malik is and got a lot of good film playing on that edge in college. But Malik had never played on the edge. At least I hadn't seen him play. Trent did and got good film of playing on the edge. But at least here, he had a secondary move. He got this little stutter step because he's athletic, and that's just him being an athlete, trying to be more athletic than this tackle. And he is going to be more athletic than most tackles. The little stutter step kind of worked a little bit. The offensive lineman adjusted, but he had a secondary move, which I like. Now, this is probably one of the slowest spin moves you'll ever see, but it's probably a work in progress. I'm sure it's a work in progress. And this is why I asked, does he work with the defensive lineman? Does he work with Chuck Smith on pass rush moves? That's why I asked that. Because at least he's making an attempt to have like a secondary move and put some stuff together. At least he's thinking about a pass rush plan. Let's go to the third play. He got another pass rush rep versus the same dude. And really, it's really nothing. It's just kind of, I mean, he get a clean rush and just tries to bull rush the guy. And it's really nothing. But what I want to bring your attention to is, look at how Malik hits the guy. And I mean, he gets extension on him, but look at the leverage Tavius creates versus the leverage Malik creates. This is what Malik has to learn over here, what Robinson is doing. Malik got to learn how to create this leverage right here. And not saying, like, and you know, maybe he's just trying to figure it out. But Malik has to learn how to create this kind of leverage when pass rushing. Because then he can start working on a spin move, a cross chop, a rip. Because I haven't seen him rip yet. All I've seen him do is try to go down the middle of people and then let spin move. And maybe he's saving it because it's preseason. Maybe he's not. I don't know. I'm asking the question. I haven't seen him, you know, practice with those guys yet. That's a legit question I'm asking. But just look at the difference in leverage. Look how much more leverage Tavius has on his guy versus what Malik has on his guy. Malik got to learn how to create that leverage. And if he already knows how to create it, he just hadn't showed it yet. And again, right here is just like, I mean, it's not much of anything. And again, I know Kenny Pickett getting out the other side, but still, it's like there's no arm over, there's nothing. It's just a push. He ain't trying to grab the wrist and pull through. He ain't ripping. It's just nothing. So and that's why I asked, does he work with the defensive lineman on moves? Because to me, it doesn't seem like it. But he may be holding back and waiting. He may be hiding stuff. I'm not sure. That's why I asked the question. But what I will say for Malik is, now you get in these situations right here, when Malik is right here. This type of stuff is why he's valuable, because I ain't want to be all negative. This type of stuff right here is why he's valuable to play on first down. And if he can develop pass rush moves, Malik can be one of the special players playing on first, second, and third down. Because if he get pass rush moves and can play all three downs, he can do stuff like this on first, second, or third down. You get him on the edge in situations right here, and they call a pass play, he can be sticky in coverage. He can drop out. Look at that guy, clamps. Like, nowhere to go. But more importantly, look at how smooth his hips is. Look at how smooth his hips is. Smooth transition of the hips. Real smooth. Like he flipped them hips like a DB. He flipped them hips real smooth like a DB. Like he don't clap his heels when he backdrop or anything. That's real smooth. That's what I'm saying. If he could get pass rush moves, Malik could be a 3-down outside linebacker and be very darn important to this team. And not saying he's not important now, but I'm just saying he could be that much more important if he get pass rush moves to go with it. And then I want to show you this right here, because we know Malik can do this. Setting the edge is why they moved him down there anyway. Look at what he did to this poor tight end. Just abuse this poor tight end. Just take the other side of it. Oh, Meech, I'm finna show you how he is as a run defender. Right here. I'm glad you asked that question, Meech. Right on time. Right on time. This is Malik right here. This is what he does all the time as a run defender versus tight ends and versus tackles as a run defender. All the time. This is how he started earning them first down reps right here, doing this type of stuff. Pressing that guy out. Now, got his outside arm free just because if Pickett wanted to come out here with the ball, he got the outside arm free. He could disengage and go make the tackle. But once he realizes that, hey, the ball's been handed off, watch how he just how he dog walks this tight end down inside. Just watch. Okay, now the back don't want to go down, or they're still fighting with him. Watch how Malik go clean this up. Sit you down. And he does this all the time. Stuff like this is why he earned the right to play on first down. Because if y'all go back and watch some games last year, I don't know if you paid attention, but this is the dude that got a lot of first down reps. It would be him over here. It'd be Owell on the other side. And then when we got them in pass rush situations, he'd come out and they'd bring in Clowney and Van Owen. That's what happened. That's what happened last year. I don't know if y'all paid attention to that, but Malik and Oweh, before Oweh got hurt, will be on there on first down. And then when you get teams in second and long, third and long, they bring in Clowney and Van Noy to rush the pass. Go back and check some of the tape and peep it out. So he earned first down reps. But what I'm saying is, if he could develop some pass rush moves, if he can develop some kind of pass rush stuff, cross chop, spin, anything to just stay on the field, he could be one of the most versatile guys on our defense because he can cover. Not saying he can cover the elite guys, but he can do our match cover stuff because he got good athletic ability. So he can do our zone dropping stuff. But if he can't be out there and not have pass rush moves. He can't run around out there looking like Joe Evans did last week and stay in the game. That's all I'm saying. So my question to you guys, if you're watching it late or if you're not watching it live, where in your opinion does Malik Evans fit? And for the guys that's here, where does Malik Evans fit? I'll hang around just a second to see what you guys say. Where in your opinion does Malik Evans fit? I see Stacy. Appreciate you joining, Stacy. Tanja, what's good? What's good? What's good, Blackula? Meech, Fernando. Fernando says Harrison was exclusively used as an edge setter and led. Oh, that's what I was saying, Fernando. That's exactly what I was saying. He was what we call a Sam. Yeah. Yep. Definitely. And again, for some of you may be seeing this again. I had to delete the old video because you couldn't see Malik in the corner. I had the screen messed up, so I had to delete the old video and run it back. So again, Malik Evans. I meant to say Joe Evans. My bad, Tanja. My bad. He was running. Malik can't stay out there running around like Joe Evans. That's what I meant. So he got to develop some pass rush moves. And if you don't know what I mean, Joe Evans last week was running around just doing a lot of nothing. He was out there getting cardio. That's what Joe Evans was doing. And we don't want Malik out there running around getting a bunch of cardio. We want Malik to be effective while he out there running around. I got you now. You're calling me out. You're calling me out. So again, if you have not hit that like button, please do so. If you're chatting, I know you subscribe, but if you're lurking, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and enjoy the rest of y'all Friday, man. I'm finna go watch some high school football, and I'll be here for the watch party tomorrow, noon. Watch party tomorrow at noon so we can see if any of our guys improved, any of our guys got better, and we'll see if Malik got better. We'll see if Joe Evans got better. We'll see if, I don't know how much Trent gonna play because he ain't really got much more to prove to me. We'll see if Ross got better or any of our defensive guys got better. And I also get to see one of my favorite college players play. That's Mike Penix. You know, I hope he don't do too good versus us, but it's a guy I like going out of college. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at noon. Come hang with us. We always have a good time at the live streams. And peace, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all Friday afternoon. Thank y'all. Stacey says AD, Jared Johnson, Courtney Upshaw. Yeah, me and AD went to the same school. Southern Miss to the top, baby.